Hey guys, yeah, I got about 9 minutes before my bus arrives, so I thought I'd just do this really quickly. Kind of a follow up to my live stream about talking about the fact that I am now doing some podcasts. And yes, the links in the recent videos, and I'll provide them in the description when I get home and edit that. Update depending, because of course it's the second week of a month, and Microsoft has to do the annual Windows 10 update. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, long story short, basically to follow up on the fact that I am doing podcasts now. I'm also letting you guys know that not only can you find me on Podbean and Anchor.fm, Podbean.com and Anchor.fm, but you can also find me. I never thought I'd say this, and I was surprised when I found this out when I uploaded two of my audios, at least the first audio for a podcast onto Anchor.fm. I was surprised they even offered this. Not only do they offer you the chance to make some money off your podcast, which I am considering for the future. Nothing yet, but I am considering it. And right now, with the hours the way they are, it might be a good consideration. But I don't know exactly how much I get paid for that. I have to find that out later on. But long story short, it does offer it, as well as it also, and that's revenue through ad sponsorships. Basically, you can also, basically what it means is you would get sponsors, and then they would give you an opportunity to plug them and all that, and that's how you get paid, I guess. I don't know. But there's also something called listener support. So that's another one as well. Well, the listeners can contribute if they want. So that's something to look into. But anyway, long story short, there are those revenues, or not revenue, but there are those avenues for revenue, I should say. But getting back on point here, Anchor.fm surprised me with another thing. Now, we know that certain podcasting sites link you to other sites to be heard. Anchor.fm does that as well. Podbean does it with places like iTunes and Spotify and whatnot, Amazon, I think. So, much to my surprise, Anchor.fm but much to my surprise, I should say, when I uploaded the first podcast that I did yesterday, one of the first two, I noticed something pop up, and that is, would you like to be linked to Spotify? Would you like your podcast to be broadcast on Spotify? And I was like, sure, why not? Get more listeners, more people involved. And before I knew it, almost not even 5 minutes, 10 minutes later, after I published the podcast and everything and put it up, not even 5 to 10 minutes later, it was on Spotify. So basically, you can now find me on Spotify under BW Rosas, I think it's, BW Rosas Discussions. You can find me under there. I have 2 up right now, probably more to come. Again, I'm still working on and considering maybe making some revenue out of this, but I have to figure out which direction to go in when it comes to that. But yes, as of right now, you can hear me on Podbean. You could hear me on Anchor.fm. Of course, you'll get the YouTube versions here, as well as you can hear me on Spotify. Yes. Look up BW Rosas Discussions on Spotify, and you will find me there. So yes, I am on 3 podcasting channels. We're going to see how it works out. Right now, the revenue part, not too sure about, but I just thought I'd let you guys know in a follow-up here that not only can you find me on Podbean and Anchor.fm, you can find me on Spotify. Yes, you can find me on Spotify as well. So just thought I'd let you guys know about that, and let me know what your thoughts are on it. And that's about it, guys. I'm gonna go and wait for my bus now. Because it's going to be coming in a bit. and I just thought, like I said, give you guys a bit of an update of what's going on, and I'm out. So take care, guys, and peace. But yes, I am on Spotify now under BW Rose's Discussions.